Spotlight drips on city glass, neon sizes, minutes pass. I lean on rail, my shoulders loose, watching headlights gently cruise. Far below, the streets exhale, a steady hush, a distant tale. Rose quartz glow behind my ribs, like a calm that slowly lives. Brushes land, then leave the sky, room enough to breathe, to try. Guitar notes like small birds glide across the space where thoughts divide. I don't need to go inside, I can rest on open side. Let the breeze erase my haze, let it smooth the day's bad taste. Blue hour balcony, hold this quiet warmth against the cold. Deep bass low like far off cars, turning rumble into stars. Rim taps blink then drift away, like a softly ending day. I'm not lonely, I'm just like settling into kinda night. Sax floats thin, a velvet thread, stitching calm above my head. Piano voicings late and mild make the skyline look more kind. Overpass breathe behind the view, turning black in a midnight blue. I let messages go unread, let the world wait in my stead. Vinyl hush like urban snow, falling slow where worries go. And in this air I learn again how to not hold on to when. Let the city keep its speed, I don't need to match its need. I can choose the slower lane, where my heartbeat isn't strained. Blue hour balcony, stay near, make the distance sound sincere. Brushes whisper then depart, cooling down my restless heart. Deep bass hum a gentle tide, rocking me from inside. I'm not lonely, I'm just light, drifting into velvet night. If a memory calls my name, I will feed it with the flame. I'll nod softly, let it pass, like a cloud across the glass. I'm learning calm is not a prize, it's a door I can't arise. Open gently, step within, breathe until the dark feels thin. Out, the rail feels warm, roads decays, a settled form. Guitar dims to quiet air, sax becomes the breath I wear. Bass goes low, the night goes deep, and I lean into my sleep. I don't send, just to breathe. Words on paper like leaves, a release. Not for revenge, not for a scene, just to return to where I've been. I let the ink carry what my throat couldn't hold, all the almost sorries, all the cold. Then I folded up with a gentle hand, and I set it down like soft sand. Some goodbyes are silent, some truths are thin. Healing is letting the air back in. Letters I don't send set me free. Deep bass, steady, comforting me. I exhale the weight, I loosen the ties. Sleep comes soft when I stop asking why. Brush drums whisper like a quiet pen. Then the space does the work again. Rose chords hang with a dreamy decay, like street lights fading at the end of day. Guitar notes drift clean and slow, turning my what ifs into letting go. Sax textures hover like far off trains, moving my sorrow through open lanes. If memory knocks with its old perfume, I'll open the window, give it room. Letters I don't send set me free. Deep bass, steady, comforting me. I exhale the weight, I loosen the ties. Sleep comes soft when I stop asking why. Vinyl hush like paper sigh, nor paths roll the night nearby. Piano voice sings low and clear. Closure is here, closure is here. Closure is here. I don't send them, I release them, and I drift. You can almost hear the station in your veins. Announcements echo through your endless trains. All the leaving, all the coming home, rattling through your tired bones. But tonight you never had to buy a ticket. All the travel's in the rhythm if you listen. Your bed becomes a carriage in the night, rolling softly out of sight. Let the last train inside your chest depart from the platform of your beating heart. You don't need to chase or hide, just ride the last train inside. Take the last train inside, slow and deep, through the tunnels where your memories sleep. Watch the windows of your mind show scenes, while the rhythm keeps you caught between. Close your eyes, let the world slip from your stride on the last train inside. shadows that once blurred by outside your goals. Every tiny worry at a stop waves goodbye and lets you drop further into velvet, dark and calm, where the ticket is your open palm. You release what you don't hold, letting future still unfold. You don't have to know the destination's name. Every journey doesn't need a frame. You can let the track decide where you land on this ride. Take the last train inside, slow and deep through the tunnels where your memories sleep. Watch the windows of your mind show scenes while the rhythm keeps you caught between. Close your eyes, let the world slip from your stride. One last train inside. Your full stations show their faces through the glass, places where you promised you would never pass. Just know you're only traveling through. You don't have to step into every platform from your past. You can let them rush on past while you stay within this car, guided by a softer star. So rest, feel the wheels grow faint and thin as you finally arrive within where the night has opened quiet wide at the end of the last train inside. Projector glow on closed eyelids, a silent movie, soft and vivid curtains breathing midnight blue. Let the scene drift through and through. Rose chords bloom like slow dissolve, frames of calm I can't resolve. Brushes tap like distant reels, turning time into soft feels. Guitar notes clean, spaced and light, like a subtitle in the night. The bass is deep, a velvet seat, holding me beneath the beat. No plot twist, no sudden sound, just a hush that wraps around. I don't need to know the end, I just let the moment bend. Cloud pillow, cinema stay, let the world be far away. Rim taps blink like I light slow, guiding where the dream can go. Saxes fog across the screen, softest thing I've ever seen. I'm floating dim and amber sweet, falling asleep to a slower beat. The day's dialogue fades out, no more hurry, no more shout. Piano voice sings warm, discreet, tuck my shoulders into seat. No art pads hum behind the frame, blurring every anxious name. Final air, a gentle haze, softening the sharpest days. I don't rewind what hurt before, I let it exit through the door. And in the quiet after scene, my breathing turns to something clean. Let the credits roll in peace, let the inner noise release. I can rest without a reason in this slow and sleepy season. Cloud pillow, cinema glow, like a lantern soft and low. Brushes fall then drift apart, calming down my racing heart. Saxes smoke and muted light, roads decays into the night. I'm floating dim and honey sweet, drifting asleep to a slower beat. If my mind tries to narrate every step and every date, I'll turn the volume down again. Let the silence do its thing. No review, no final score, only breath and something more. A tender hush, a softer view where even worries feel like dew. Projector fades, the room turns still. Bass goes deep beneath the chill. Guitar thins, then disappears. Sax becomes the air I hear. Roads dissolves like velvet sleep, and I fall so calm, so deep. Window slightly open to the outside hum. Night wrapped around us like a gentle drum. Somewhere in the distance there's a lonely rail, dragging through the dark with a silver trail. You are breathing slow with your back to me, while that distant rumble rocks the city. Late train in the distance, slow and long, carrying the echoes of a stranger's song. Let it roll us softly into sleep, through the hidden tunnels where our memories keep. Every fading sound along the tracks pulls the weight of worry from our backs. Headlights on the ceiling from a passing car flicker like a quiet artificial star. I press my chest against your steady heat, feel the night move slowly underneath. Every little clatter from that far off line counts the beats between your heart and mine. Late train in the distance, fading slow, taking all the things we can't control. Let it carry out our doubts and fear, till there's nothing left but being here. Wrapped up in this room so small, while the world rolls by beyond the wall. If someday you're far and can't hear this sound, promise me you'll close your eyes and count some imaginary engine in the night, pulling all your sadness out of sight. When the rails grow quiet and the dark stands still, let our bodies riot only with goodwill. On this little island where our breaths remain, we'll remember that late train. Ooh. tiny radio on the nightstand, soft static like a gentle hand. Not a song you have to know, just a low warm undertow. Rose chords bloom behind the hiss, like a secret in the mist. Guitar notes drift, clean and slow, like headlights on a quiet road. Brushes land and float away, leaving room for breath to stay. I don't need the words too clear, I just need something near, a human warmth without demand, holding me by sound. Late radio, almost mute, play my worries out of tune. Deep bass, low like velvet talk, guiding me on slower walk. REM taps blink like signal lights, fading into softer nights. If my thoughts begin to race, turn them down, leave only space. Sex is air behind the dial, smiling soft, a sleepy smile. Piano voicings late and kind, smooth the edges of my mind. The word pads breathe like midnight ink, letting everything unthink. I stop searching for a sign, stop rehearsing every line. The static becomes a sea, rocking gently over me, and the world outside my room feels like faraway perfume. If the silence feels too wide, I let this signal be my guide, not to wake me, only keep a path into sleep. Late radio, keep it low, let the soft transmission glow. Brushes whisper then retreat, making calm around the beat. Deep bass warm beneath the hiss, turning rest into a kiss. If my thoughts begin to race, turn them down, leave only space. I don't need to call anyone, I don't need to be undone. I can rest in gentle noise, like a child with quieter toys. Final hush and analog air make the dark feel fair. One slow inhale, eyelids close, and I drift where the signal goes. Static thins, the dial goes dim, roads decays along the rim. Guitar fades to silver sleep, and I fall deep. Deep. Elevator mirrors quiet shine, rising slow through midnight time. Carpet halls like muted ways, where the day finally behaves. Deep bass hum under velvet walls, like a heartbeat in a hotel crawl. brush drums leave space to breathe as I let go of what I grieve. Get caught in my pocket like a small moon in the night. I don't need a crowd to prove I deserve this softer groove. Take me up, take me down, anywhere away from sound. Holds like warm room service air, guitar drifting unaware. If my thoughts begin to ache, let them ride and gently break. Better sex like hallway scent, fading where the minutes went. Piano voice sings late and slow, like a secret after show. Vinyl hush, a quiet code over every heavy note. Analog warmth, hotel glow, teaching tired eyes to close. Key card in my pocket, like a small moon in the night. I don't need a crowd to prove I deserve this softer groove. Take me up, take me down, anywhere away from sound. Roads like warm room service air, guitar drifting unaware. If my thoughts begin to ache, let them ride and gently break. More paths bloom behind the door, like a sea on a silent floor. If I'm lonely, it's okay. Loneliness can fade away in this room, in this slow sway. I can rest till morning's gray. Elevator dreams dissolve. I don't need to be involved. Turn the lock, the world can't keep. I lay down and fall asleep, and fall asleep. And fall asleep. Little paper lanterns in your chest, all the wishes you never said out loud are blessed. They're still glowing in the corners of your ribs, fragile but they find the light they're given. You lie still while shadows crowd the wall, like a chorus of the things that you recall. But in the middle of the quiet, deep and stark, hover tiny lanterns in the dark. Let the night stretch wide, don't be afraid. Your light was built for shade. Every hurt and every mark just makes room for lanterns could be embraced. You were never fully only scars. You were also secret stars waiting for a sky so black they could finally answer back. You don't need a sunrise to be seen. You can shine in midnight green where the world forgets to look, but your soul still writes its book. Oh, but you are lanterns in the dark tonight, soft and small, but still a quiet light. Let my voice be the river where they slowly glide, carrying all the hopes you try to hide. Close your eyes, feel them floating through your heart. Little lanterns in the dark. If you're scared, they'll flicker out and die, drowned by all the tears you haven't cried. I will cup my hands around the flame, call your secret by its name. You are more than broken glass. You are all the light that passed through the cracks and found a way to turn darkness into gray. So restless, your lantern softly roam through the chambers of your own home, till your dreams pick up the glowing little sparks of your lantern. You're a lantern in the dark. Across from my window, other windows glow, little tiny planets in a midnight show. Someone doing dishes, someone reading late, someone staring out like they're at a gate. We are one small square in this glowing scene, yet this tiny room feels like a dream. Apartment lights like stars in the night, scattered constellations in our sight. We don't know their names or who they are, but we all shine softly from afar. In this crowded, lonely universe, we found each other first. Curtains open halfway, city playing low, traffic like a river in a gentle flow. You pour us some water, pass a simple smile. Suddenly this lifetime doesn't feel so wild. We may never fix the world outside, but we can keep this little place alive. Apartment lights like stars in the sky. Every little window asking why. Shadows dance on walls of brick and glass as the hours slowly, quietly pass. We can lie here tracing shapes and scars from apartment lights that look like stars. If someday we leave this noisy street and our view becomes a line of trees, I will still remember how it felt to see this constellation where our hearts once dwelled. Let the windows fade one by one as the neighbors' days are done. We will stay right where we are. Two small souls beneath these stars. Half empty glass full of sound. You left your shadow on the ground. Ice melt slow like what we found. Love dissolves, no one around. Every sip burns a name. Still I drink just the same. To the echoes, to the lights, to the love that never dies. Raise a toast to quiet skies. Half empty, half goodbye. Barlight flickers, hearts stand still. Every note bends to your will. The smoke curls off, the night grows ill. Your absence hums, it always will. Every sip burns a name. Still I drink just the same. To the echoes, to the lights, to the love that never dies. Raise a toast to quiet skies. Half empty, half goodbye. The last drop falls in slow motion. Like love without devotion. Half empty glass, half full ache. Still I sip, still I breathe. light chairs, going up to where my thoughts can rest. Lavender light in the hallway air, like calm perfume that's everywhere. Bass moves steady, not too deep. A rocking chair for falling asleep. Rose chords bloom in a pastel wave, soft enough to make me brave. Guitar notes drift like polished chrome, slow reflections leading home. Vinyl hush, a tender grain, turning stress to gentle rain. I don't have to carry heavy tonight, I can lift it, fold it light. Let the doors close, let the noise stay below. I'm rising slow, rising slow. Lavender elevator, take me up to the quiet in my cup. Sax like a sigh in a satin hall, piano low like a pillow call. I'm climbing out of anxious weather, stitching calm back together. Lavender elevator, float and glide to the soft inside. Brush drums breathe with roomy time, like footsteps in a gentle rhyme. Rim taps blink, then fade away, leaving space for dreams to play. Rose holds long like warmed up silk, cooling my mind like sweet milk. I feel my shoulders drop their guard, nothing sharp, nothing hard. And if my heart tries to hurry fast, I let it pass, I let it pass. Up this quiet, scented line to a kinder state of mind. No rush to be impressive or strong, just move along, just move along. Let the reverb open like a higher floor where I don't ache anymore. Lavender elevator, take me up to the quiet in my cup. Guitar like starlight on the rail, sax like fog in a slow exhale. I'm climbing out of anxious weather, stitching calm back together. Lavender elevator, float and glide to the soft inside. Higher than the day's loud scene, I become a softer dream. One long chord, a gentle rise and sleep arise. Doors open into velvet air, echo tales are waiting there. Lavender elevator, endless slow. Let me go. The lights below are far away, like falling stars from yesterday. I'm high above the busy street, the city's pulse a heavy beat. The glasses cool against my hand. A quiet king in a quiet land. Oh, glow. I'm drifting on the city's glow, watching all the people flow. A million stories I can't see so far. It's just the music and me. A siren wails but sounds so small. It doesn't seem to call at all. The brush drums are gentle, sweet promises the night will keep. The sax is like a lonely cry beneath the dark and endless sky. I'm drifting on the city's glow, watching all the people flow. A million stories I can't see so far. It's just the music and me. Let me stay up here, vanish all my fear in this high and lonely place. Find a moment's grace. City's breath is soft and slow, and I have nowhere else to go. Sand is quiet, sky is white. Night lays down and hope inside. No sirens here, no crowded street, only stars and slower beat. Roads chords glow like distant fire, low and warm without desire. Brushes land like softened steps, leaving room for deeper depths. Guitar notes like falling sand, slipping through my open hand. Nothing asked me to be loud. I'm a shadow, I'm a cloud. Let the desert teach my chest how to empty into rest. Moonlit desert, hold me still. Deep bass pulse like gentle drill, carving calm inside my bones with these slow forgiving tones. Saxes wind around the dune, humming softly to the moon. I dissolve, I don't resist, I become a quieter mist. No word paths breathe the midnight veil like a far forgotten tale. Piano voices dry and warm like a lantern in a storm that never breaks, just fades away, turning black to softer gray. I let thoughts fall one by one like cool stones when day is done, and in the hush I come undone in the safest way, soft spun. Let the vastness be my room, let the silence be perfume. I don't need to understand, I just rest in open land. Moonlit desert, keep me light. Rim taps blink like distant night. Rose decays like drifting heat. Slow mirage beneath my feet. Saxes wind around the dune, singing low to sleep me soon. guitar fades to desert air. Sex turns thin and isn't there. Rose remains and slips from view, and I sleep under the moon. Doors slide shut with a velvet sound. Numbers glow, but we don't count down. A gentle lift like holding breath, rising past the day's loud depths. Your eyelids heavy, calm and warm, like weather after the storm. Deep bass pulses low and round, a secret flow where rest is found. Let the cable hum and sway, carry every thought away. I'll sing like air between the lies, so sleep arise in smaller bite. Midnight elevator, take us slow, past the noise we used to know. Brush drums blink, then drift apart. Rim taps like a quiet heart. Roads hangs long, soft halo. Guitar notes move like gentle shadow. No destination, no demand. Midnight elevator, open hands. Vinyl holder, softened face, a tender blur in a safer space. Sax in the back like distant steam, turning metal into a dream. A quiet piano, two faint stones dropped in water, making tones. If your mind tries to rush ahead, I'll slow it down with what I said. Close your eyes, unclasp the day, let the last sharp feeling fray. I'll keep the melody low and kind, so rest can settle in your mind. Midnight elevator, take us slow, past the noise we used to know. Brush drums blink, then drift apart. Rim taps like a quiet heart. Roads hangs long, a soft halo. Guitar notes move like gentle shadow. Destination, midnight elevator, open hands. Final hush like dim lit dust, analog warmth and patient trust. Warpaths breathing near and thin, like calm learning how to begin. If a memory taps your sleeve, I'll let it pass, I won't make it leave. One long echo, soft release, and every floor becomes a piece. spills cream on the orchard road, softening every branch that knows how heavy days can bend a limb, how bright thoughts can grow too dim. I bring you warm, a quiet cup, not to wait, just to hush you up. Rose like nectar, slow decay, turning noise into far away. Let the fruits and air unwind every knot inside your mind. I'll sing low like candles steam into your dream. Orchard moon milk sweet and thin, pouring calm beneath your skin. The rim taps whisper, then they're gone, like small owls before the dawn. Saxes miss behind the trees. Orchard moon milk, easy peace. Guitar notes drift like fallen pears, rolling softly down the stairs. Brush drums breathe with patient space, giving rest a slower pace. Piano voicing soft, precise, like hands smoothing linen twice. And in that hush you start to feel the gentle kind of real. If your thoughts try to take the wheel, I'll guide them into something still. One slow phrase, warm and true, returning you. Orchard moon milk sweet and thin, pouring calm beneath your skin. Rim taps whisper, then they're gone, like small owls before the dawn. Saxes miss behind the trees. Orchard moon milk, easy peace. Breathe in honey midnight air, breathe out, leave the day somewhere. I'll keep the room in velvet tone, so sleep can claim its own. Echo tales like distant vines, wrap your heart in softer lines. Oak of moon, the orchard sighs, your eyelids settle slow and nice. Drift, drift, gentle pull, beautiful. Soft neon trembles on the wall, like a quiet lavender call. The street below is muted chrome, but in this room we're far from home. Deep bass holds the pavement's breath, a gentle pulse, a quiet step. Roads glows like a sign in rain, saying you can rest again. Let the city fade to blur, let your shoulders lose their stir. I'll make a taps like light on a sleeping face. Guitar notes clean like afterglow. Sax is when the moves in slow. Soft neon prayer, stay near. Sleep is safe right here. Turns the hush into gentle lands. If your thoughts are crowded hallways, I'll open doors to quieter always. No need to answer what you fear. Tonight is only being here. One long echo, wide and warm, shelters you from any storm. Close your eyes, release the fight. Let the dark be velvet white. I'll sing below the loudest part. Settle in your heart. Soft neon prayer, keep the night kind. Dim the sharp corners in my mind. Brush drums drift and leave a space. Rim taps like light on a sleeping face. Guitar notes clean like afterglow. Sax is wind moves in slow. Soft neon prayer, stay near. Sleep is safe right here. A shadow that won't hide. If tomorrow knocks too soon, I'll hush it with a slower tune. One last bass roll, then release neon prayer into peace. There's a pale line waking up the sky, but it moves so slow it won't make you try. The room is still in its midnight close, while the first light tiptoes. I keep the bass like a quiet heart, beating low so you won't start to gather thoughts, to chase the day. We'll let the morning wade away. Stay in the soft, stay in the low. Let the sunrise learn to go around you, not through you. Rest is still meant for you. Morning that won't wake you, gentle and small, like a feather drifting down the hall. Roads warm and wide, guitar like air, sax so faint it's barely there. Close your eyes, let time stay true. backward steps, then leave a space where sleep resets. Piano voicing, soft as cream, hold the edges of your dream. Final hush like quiet lace wraps around this resting place, and every echo tale I sing turns into a softer thing. If your mind starts reaching out, I'll bring it back without a shout. Slow phrasing, velvet tone till you feel safe. Morning that won't wake you, gentle and small, like a feather drifting down the hall. Roads warm and wide, guitar like air, saxo faint, it's barely there. Close your eyes, let time stay true. Morning that won't wake you, let the daylight stay outside. Guitar that changes why we're in a pocket made of peace, where all your tightness can release. I'll keep singing under breath, a lullaby of softer death. Sun rises, but you don't move, floating in the velvet groove. Hush, hush, I'll see it through. Morning that won't wake you. The street light hums beneath the rain. I trace your name on fogged window pane. Your shadow moves through memory's haze, like smoke that dances then fades away. Every drop a heartbeat, slow and true. The night still whispers only you. Silhouettes in the midnight rain, falling soft where our hearts remain. You and I, just echoes now, drifting slow. We forget how. Piano sighs through quiet air. Your touch still lingers everywhere. I breathe your ghost through jasmine smoke. Each sigh a word we never spoke. The rhythm folds beneath our eyes. Love dissolves but never dies. Silhouettes in the midnight rain, falling soft where our hearts remain. You and I, just echoes now, drifting slow. We forget how time moves like honey through my hands. Every second quietly it expands. I feel your warmth in the space between. A fading note from an old jazz dream. So let the rain keep time for me. In every drop, your memory. Midnight whispers, soft and low. You fade and I let go. I've been holding up the sky all day, carrying 1,000 little things I should weigh. Now I lay my head upon your steady chest, feel the heavy world slip off and rest. Every time I so slowly unwinds, as your heartbeat sings to my mind. I'm weightless in your arms tonight. Nothing left to carry, nothing left to fight. Every gentle breath you give to me turns my bones to clouds above the sea. If I never wake till morning in alarm, 'cause I'd still be home, weightless in your arms. You wrap me in a blanket made of calm, fingers drawing halos on my open palm. I bésame. You just make more room for me within. All the lists and plans fall out of sight when you whisper you can rest. It's all hold me with that small unshaken spark. Be the gravity that's soft and kind. Pull me back into your peaceful mind. Lights go low and time disarms as we glow in each other's charms. Let me fall through nights alone till I land weightless in your arms. Weightless in your arms. Static hums through the night. Neon fades to silver light. Every raindrop feels contrite. Echoes bleeding white. Your shadow hums a melody. Soft and slow as gravity. Underneath the static sky, dreams don't live, they just lie. Every sound a soft reply. To the harsh goodbye. The radio hums a tune I knew. Half of me still sings for you. Time dissolves into dew. Love repeats, then bids adieu. Your shadow hums a melody. Soft and slow as gravity. Underneath the static sky, dreams don't live, they just lie. Every sound a soft reply. To the harsh goodbye. I find your face in static glow. In between the notes I know. lie still beneath this sky. I lie. Quiet room on the 9th floor, no one knocking at the door. City lights below like scattered rain, soft enough to blur the strain. The hallway faded half an hour ago. Now the whole night moves in undertow, and I can hear my breathing in the dark, like a small impatient spark. Let the elevator sleep, let the traffic sink so deep, till the skyline turns to art, and the hush gets to my heart. Quiet room on the 9th floor, I don't need much more than your low and hidden light, and your stillness through the night. Quiet room on the 9th floor, close the world outside the door. Let me fall where no dreams worn, till the tender early morn. A single lamp paints gold across the desk, the kind of glow that asks for nothing else. My shoes are resting where I left the day, and all the weight is draining out away. No calls to make, no road to map again, just the air, the sheets, the distant wind, and some slow jazz breathing through my head as I surrender to the bed. Every burden losing shape, every thought allowed to break into pieces soft and small, till I'm not holding them at all. Quiet room on the 9th floor, I don't need much more than your low and hidden light, and your stillness through the night. Quiet room on the 9th floor, close the world outside the door. Let me fall where no dreams shadows sway like they've learned a softer way to hold the evening in their hands and smooth the silence as it lands. The window wears a sleepy light, a pale reflection of the night, and every thought that spoke too fast begins to loosen, begins to pass. There's no need to understand, just let go, don't make a plan. The dark is kind, the air is mild. Let your spirit rest a while. Blue room lullaby, carry me down past the noise of the distant town. Wrap me in your quiet hue, make the whole night feel brand new. Blue room lullaby, low and sweet, move like velvet around my sleep. Hold me till the morning's far, underneath the silent stars. The sheets are cool, the air is slow, like winter light or candle glow. The saxophone somewhere in the walls answers softly when the stillness calls. My tired heart no longer pleads for brighter signs or faster speeds. It only wants this tender shade, this quiet home the dark has made. Everything can soften now, even sorrow fades somehow. When the blue light starts to pour, peace walks gently through the door. Blue room lullaby, carry me back past the noise of the distant town. Wrap me in your quiet hue, make the whole night feel brand new. Blue room lullaby, low and sweet, moves like velvet around my sleep. Hold me till the morning's fars, underneath the silent stars. Let the clock forget its hands, let the world unmake demands. Let the ceiling be the sky. Let the hearts become a tide. I will drift where nothing breaks, where the dark gives more than takes. In this blue and breathless room, night becomes a flower in bloom. Blue, stay, don't fade away. Keep me in your glow, soft and slow, till dreams arise. And I go quiet inside. Blue and I go quiet inside. Dusk like honey on the edge of the room. Golden shadows quietly bloom. The evening pours like amber tea into every tired part of me. No harsh line remains in sight, only a slow dissolving light. And all the hours that press too hard fall open in the dark. Let the gold move through your chest. Let it smooth you into rest. Nothing bitter, nothing cold, only warmth in tones of gold. Dusk like honey drips so slow through the quiet afterglow. Sweeten all the air I breathe, help a day to last release. Dusk like honey, warm and deep, lay me down in easy sleep till my soul is soft and still, like a lamp upon the hill. The walls grow tender in the fading shade, like they remember every comment I made. A distant note from somewhere down the street blends with my slowing heartbeat. The room tastes mellow, rich and low, like something old that learned to glow. And I can feel the night begin to pour peace through every door. All the noise has lost its flame, all the pressure left its name. Now the air is sweet and white, and I let the dark inside. Dusk like honey drips so slow through the quiet afterglow. Sweeten all the air I breathe, help the day at last release. Dusk like honey, warm and deep, lay me down in easy sleep till my soul is soft and still, like a lamp upon the hill. Golden breath and amber ceiling slowly change the way I'm feeling. Every wound turns less defined in the syrup, soft and time. Night like nectar, low and true, falling through in shades of blue. Nothing left for me to do but dissolve in you. Honey light, soft tonight. Honey light, soft tonight. Amber streams through my dreams, warm and low. Let just there enough to soften every wall. And in that motion, something in me slows, like a flower closing rose. Let the curtain drift and sway, take the sharper thoughts away. There is healing in this breeze, in these quiet moving seas. Silk curtain weather, touch me slow with your soft invisible flow. Brush the daylight from my skin, let the deeper night begin. Silk curtain weather, pale and deep, rock the room and rock my sleep, till the whole dark folds around without a single sound. The moon keeps changing shape across the cloth, like a silver hand moving soft. The shadows lean and then return again, a tender loop without an end. I feel the bed grow heavier with rest, and all the noise fall out my chest. This simple wind, this simple dim blue space feels like mercy on my face. No need for answers, none tonight. Only air and little light, only calm and whispered motion, like a landlocked ocean. Silk curtain weather, touch me slow with your soft invisible flow. Brush the daylight from my skin, let the deeper night begin. Silk curtain weather, pale and deep, rock the room and rock my sleep, till the whole dark falls around without a single sound. Curtain, moon and breathing air make a world so gently rare, one where nothing needs to prove, only hush and little moves. And I drift where shadows keep the first steps of falling sleep, held by weather made of cloth in a room gone soft. Curtains sway, night so gray, breeze and blue through the soft and deep, carry sleep, moon made thin, let calm in. Street lights paint the curtains gold on an avenue gone quiet and cold. The taxis fade to a distant line, and the city forgets its restless mind. A neon shimmer on the empty lane, like a memory softened by the rain. The windows blink, then all grow still, and I can hear the night exhale its will. Let the outside lose its voice. Let the silence make its choice. Every corner settling down, every rooftop, every town. In the hush of the streetlights I go slow, where the last cars fade and the warm winds blow. All the noise that followed me falls away so tenderly. In the hush of the streetlights I can rest, with the midnight leaning gently on my chest. No more running from the day, only come to guide my way. The buildings wear their sleepy glow, like old jazz records turning low, and every window holds a life, now dimming out the day's old strife. I let the skyline blur and bend till the hard lines no longer pretend to keep me sharp or keep me near to all the weight I carry here. Now the air is made for ease, slow as smoke between the trees. Even concrete learns to dream underneath the sodium gleam. In the hush of the streetlights I go slow, where the last cars fade and the warm winds blow. All the noise that followed me falls away so tenderly. In the hush of the streetlights I can rest, with the midnight leaning gently on my chest. No more running from the day, only come to guide my way. Golden halos, quiet roads, sleeping signs and softened codes. Every crossing, every wall feels like it could let me fall into somewhere low and deep, into somewhere made for sleep, where the city finally knows how to move in whisper tones. Street lights dim, world grows thin, neon low, breathing slow. Midnight near, nothing severe, just this glow and letting go. Sapphire slow dance in the darkened room. No crowd, no mirror, only midnight moon. The shadows move like partners on the wall, as the blue light softens all. There's a rhythm in the quiet of the air, like a body made of memory is there. And I sway with nothing but the night, wrapped in liquid light. Let the tempo take me down, far from every waking sound. Only blue and only grace, turning slowly through this space. Sapphire slow dance, hold me near, melt away the hidden fear. Move me in your velvet tide, till I rest with you inside. Sapphire slow dance, slow and deep, spin me gently into secret pulse soft under my feet. No need for hands to guide me through. The dark already knows what to do. It wraps around my shoulders like a shawl and makes the world feel beautifully small. Enough for breath, enough for dream, enough for this blue gleam. All the sharpness turning dim, all the noise growing thin. In this dance without a name, everything is calm again. Sapphire, slow dance, hold me near. Melt away the hidden fear. Move me in your velvet tide till I rest with you inside. Sapphire, slow dance, slow and deep. Spin me gently into sleep till the moon and I both fade into this blue serenade. If I vanish in the turn, let it be where blue lights burn softly, slowly, not too bright, just enough to bless the night. And the final step I keep leads me downward into sleep, with the room still swaying through in a sapphire hue. Clouds are hanging over town tonight. Pink and blue dissolving into light. The rooftops shine like wet and sleeping stone, and somehow I don't feel alone. The city keeps a low and distant tone, like it's humming just beyond my bones. A quiet kind of after midnight tune beneath the silver moon. Let the skyline fade to mist, let the silence still exist. Beyond the traffic, beyond the glow, there's a slower undertow. Sleep under neon clouds tonight, where the dark is washed in soft dim light. Let the city breathe me deep, rock me gently into sleep. Sleep under neon clouds, low and warm, safe inside the midnight storm, till the signs and windows fade and my dreams are softly made. A passing train becomes a velvet line, sliding through the edges of my mind. The towers blur like watercolor rain, and nothing sharp remains. I hear the avenue exhale below, but even that is turning slow. The whole world feels dipped in blue and gold, a calm I can finally hold. No more rush and no more strain, only glow on glass and rain. Only distance, only light, only calm and inside the night. Sleep under neon clouds tonight, where the dark is washed in soft dim light. Let the city breathe me deep, rock me gently in the sleep. Sleep under neon clouds, low and warm, safe inside the midnight storm, till the signs and windows fade and my dreams are softly made. Yeah, billboards dim and sirens drown into murmurs of the town. Everything that once was loud now is hidden in a cloud, and I drift through tinted air with no burden left to bear. Only skyline, only proof, only rest coming through. Neon sky passing by, blue and rose, eyes half closed. City deep, go to sleep. Clouds so slow, let me go. There's a tide of quiet rolling through my chest, washing every restless place to rest, like the sea when the moon is low and kind, pulling all the fragments from my mind. No shore in sight, no need for land, only water dark and gentle as a hand, and I surrender to the slow of the undertow. Let it pull me out of sound to the place where calm is found. Every wave a softer tone, leading me farther from alone. Tide of quiet, take me under, far from all the daily thunder. Move me slow through velvet blue till there's only sleep and you. Ooh, tide of quiet, deep and wide, rock me with your midnight tide. Carry every ache away till my soul grows still as clay. The room becomes an ocean in the dark. Small reflections flicker soft and stark. The sheets are waves around my skin, and peace is finally settling in. I hear no storm, I hear no cry, only the low hush of a dreaming sky, and every breath begins to flow like a moonlit undertow. Nothing left to hold too tight, let it drift into the night. Every fear can lose its form in a sea so deep her